What is going on, boys? Team of the Year defenders are in packs, and we have got Ruben Dias to look at. Now, I've got his 10-game loan. There is an SBC you can complete. It's an 83 rated squad, and it's like 75 chemistry, and you can get a current Team of the Year in pack, so one of the defenders. If I was to be smart about it, I would, if you do want to complete it, I'd save it until the full team's in pack, so you have a chance of getting Messi, Mbappe, something like that, because a 10-game loan is essentially half a weekend league, so, they could definitely be that massive help that you do need. But anyway, boys, we did end up getting Ruben Dias. I'm pretty sure his actual name is pronounced. 6'2", a medium high work rates. Now, medium high is actually really nice, and I feel like I'm gonna get maybe a couple people. Let's say this video gets 1,000 views, and let's say maybe 5 people have this question. At least I'm answering it for someone. I feel like some people will ask the question, can you play him as a CDM? Yes, you can. He looks like a great CDM. I'll definitely have him as a stay-back CDM, though, because of a 50 shooting. But he's got 99 short passing, 98 long passing, and obviously he's got 87 pace, but the medium-high would suit CDM very well. He's also got that 4-star weak foot, which I actually really like. I think it's for the weak foot anyway is an underrated stat for most centre-backs, because if you pass it to them and they are under pressure, then they'll be able to put it on their right or their left, easy as. Now, 87 pace is a very respectable pace boost. I believe his gold card has like 67, so this is a full-on plus 20 pace boost. That passing, I'm actually really looking forward to trying. He's got 99 short passing, 98 long passing. We went for a catalyst boost simply because this is my road to glory and we cannot afford a shadow. So we will say just go for a shadow, but realistically, you just want that plus 10 pace. Like, it really doesn't matter because obviously the plus 10 passing, he's already got 99 short passing, and a crossing, like the extra crossing, free kick and curve stat does not matter. But then again, like his defending is so good, you don't really need a boost on it. But I'd much rather get the plus 6 slide tackle, plus 4 heading, and plus 6 interceptions. Well, sorry, not plus 6, plus 5, because it only goes to 99. So I'd rather get the plus 5 slide tackle, plus 5 interceptions, than the plus 1 long passing and plus 15 crossing, right? So I would recommend a shadow. I'm just using a catalyst because obviously I can't afford a shadow, but it's genuinely not going to be much difference at all in game. Dribbling wise as well, I want to touch on 72 agility and 70 balance for a 6'2" man with 87 pace is more than respectable. 99 reactions, 96 composure, 2 very important stats under there for his centre back role. Defending is obviously fantastic, physical obviously fantastic with 99 aggression. He's got solid player, leadership, and that power here to trade. Now I'm going to head on over to Footbin. Now if we have a look, he's been in packs for around 30 minutes. He's currently 1.9 million coins. I could see him going to 1.6, 1.7 million when he does settle a little bit, when maybe the full team's in packs and everyone's ripping open their packs. Before now, 1.9 million is not too bad. As you can see, he's a 96 rated centre back in game. A shadow puts him to a 98. See, a shadow gives him that plus 10, but it only gives him the plus 2 defending, which obviously, he's already got cracked defending, but you want that plus 10 pace. I know people will say you could go for an engine, give that plus 5 passing and that agility and balance boost maybe. I'd only go for an engine if you play him CDM in game. If you play him centre back, there is no need for an engine and you really want to capitalise on that plus 10 pace because holy damn what a car. So before we get into it, heading on over to our pros and cons screen. Sorry, no, not our pros and cons screen, our player review leaderboards. Not quite at the pros and cons screen yet. Our player review leaderboards. Now ratings are decided on how they perform and also their value. So first we've got Prime R9 coming in at 8 million coins, topping the leaderboards with a 9.9 out of 10. Without a doubt, the best card I have used in this entire game. Second, we have got the King, Prime Thierry Henry with a 9.5. And in third, we have got David Ginola with a 9.4. Remember, ratings out of 10 are decided on 2 things. How they perform for me and also their value. So, I mean, Ruben Dias, you're expecting him to be insane, but is he 1.9 million coins insane? That's how we're going to find out and rate him out of 10. Without further ado, boys, let's get into it. Let's go, boys. First game. Now, let's play him off some... let's play him and try him off in some Foot Champions playoffs. Now remember, this is my road to glory. My team is absolutely shocking. I believe I had like gold rare Mbabu at right back before this. I'm using gold rare Semedo now to get Ruben Dias on full chem. But we're facing a team with red Laporte. So realistically, if this was my main team, I'd be confident to beat this 10-0. But once my team's not great, who knows? Maybe I'm facing another road to glory. Now with centre backs, obviously his stats are crazy, so he should be probably the best centre back in the game. Maybe disregarding Team of the Year Marquinhos and Prime Maldini, stuff like that. But he's got to be definitely at least at minimum top 3, maybe even top 5 centre-backs in the game. What I like to look for with a centre-back is their tackling animation. Now, let me just explain, because obviously I'd probably say well over 40 to 50 centre-back reviews throughout this FIFA, last FIFA, a little bit in FIFA 20. Didn't do too much reviews then. So let me just explain the whole animation. So goalies have different diving animations, attackers have different shooting animations, and centre-backs have different tackling animations. So for example, we do actually miss out with Politano there. So for example, like, let's say Goldrear Varane, his tackling animation last year was absolutely broken. That's what just made him so good. He's actually not as meta this year, I don't think, but personally, if you guys have used that Premier League player Sar, he's 6 foot, really agile, and his tackling animation is really good, so that's why you see quite a few people using him. So I really am interested in Ruben Dias's like actual tackling animation, how he goes into tackles, how he wins a ball back, as well his body type. I think I used his signature signings, I'm pretty sure, and yeah, he was absolutely excellent, so this team of year should be absolutely ridiculous as well. His first touch of a ball, and he feels really solid. He feels really so we're doing win a foul here as well. He feels really solid for a 6'2" man. He doesn't even feel 6'2" because obviously he's got like 72 agility, 70 balance 4, but sure, but I was expecting him to be really clunky, and he's not that clunky at all. You see him catch up here. You know what? He's actually caught up. We're going to go in for that. He actually misses it as well. He puts some pressure on. Just going to flick my fan on one here. But no, that was actually absolutely excellent. He caught up too. Was that Mane? That might have been Mane. Ruben Dias catching up to Mane. No problem at all. And I was contemplating whether I was going to go in for the tackle. I didn't want to risk giving away a penalty and a yellow card for it, though, personally. So we kind of just jockeyed with him to try and put pressure on. And obviously it worked out for us. From Dias going in for it. Oh my god, this man is a monster. This man is an absolute monster. And me getting him forward here as well, that's what I'm talking about. You can play him as a DM. He'd actually do a shift there. Let's say, it's onside as well. Can we finish it? Can't quite finish it. We get a rebound though, and it's cleared off the line. That is very unlucky. That would have all come from Ruben Dias's winning back position and progressing the pitch a little bit. But no, really excellent from him. Let's give it down to him again. Nice pass down. His passing, like 99 short passing and 98 long passing. I actually wasn't expecting him to have that until I had a look at his in-games. That is absolutely ridiculous for any card, let alone a centre-back. To Ruben. See, once again, like, he feels better than you'll expect. He can get up the pitch. He wouldn't be a bad stay-back DM, you know. He would genuinely, like a Patrick Vieira type of role, he genuinely would not be bad at all. He would actually be quite effective in that, like the Patrick Vieira is like a stay-back CDM type of role. I'm feeling a Ruben Dias goal right here. Like, I'm just feeling it. It's happening. Right here, right now. Okay, he actually got a head to it as well. I was like, you know, no way. That would have been like the most clutchest, coolest thing I've ever done in a video. Because you don't often score headers with centre backs. But hey, he got a head to it. And, I mean, that's what you're going to do with him from a corner. He's absolutely massive. Ruben Dias going for that. Holy shit. Look at the... Okay. Oh, I'm sorry, but look at the power of that tackle. He goes into the ball. He tackles the ball. And it goes all the way down. That was ridiculous. That tackling power, absolutely phenomenal. Solid first half. It is 1-1. The goal we did concede. Obviously, I will show the goal if he's at fault. We just went 1-0 down to a ridiculous finesse shot outside of the box, as expected. I believe it was... I think it was his gold rear Pogba that actually pulled off that finesse shot. Obviously, we did equalise with a Suki header as well. We've had 4.5 expected goals. My opponent said 0.9, and it is 1-1. I do not want to talk about it. But let's talk about Ruben Dias. Absolutely phenomenal. Tackling, he doesn't put a foot wrong. That tackle power and tackling animation with him is like the best in the game. I mean, I haven't tried Marquinhos yet, but I could probably still say firmly that Ruben Dias is probably top 3 centre-backs in the game. I'll say alongside Prime, Maldini, and Team of Year Marquinhos. He's definitely minimum 3rd. But let's see, big second half from him needed. He's done his job. He feels very fast. 97 pace in-game with the Catalyst / Shadow. I mean, the 4-star weak foot is really nice for situations like, obviously right foot is a strong foot, but if you're in situations passing it out from the back, he's got the 4-star weak foot. 99 short passing, 98 long passing is, as I said, insane for anyone, let alone a centre back. This could be a ridiculous card, and I mean, with the market, like last year, this card is minimum 2.5 million coins, and he's already 1.9 mil. So, hey, big second half, boys. I'm looking forward to it. This man's ridiculous. He's ridiculous. He can do everything. There's nothing he can't do except for shooting. He can do anything except for a skill move 3-star or above. or shoot. That's it. He can do everything else. He can run, he can dribble, he can pass, he can defend. He's, yeah. Dias, once again, absolutely perfect. A little bit of a fumble. He does keep it in, and then with us keeping it in, he's actually lost it again. We do get a little bit of a get out of jail free card. Let's just put that down this time. Obviously, oh my god. You know what, boys? Let's go with Eusebio. Let's get this assist for Ruben Dias. Let's get this assist for him. Bang it. Is it the assist? It's not. But that passing is ridiculous. Passing it out under pressure is absolutely crazy. Now, we actually won the tackle through. He fumbled a bit, so he tried to keep it in. We kept it in, but with us trying to keep it in, we had a decision to make, and it was the wrong one. Obviously, it's not his fault. It's more just, you know, a little bit of, I wouldn't say my fault, because it's just, you know, instinct to try and keep it in. But it is what it is, boys. We got out of it sketch-free, and we actually almost got an assist from it. A hard-worked 2-1 win, and Ruben Dias was absolutely phenomenal. I don't think he put a single foot wrong. EA have decided to give him a 7.1 out of 10, which actually for a centre-back is actually not too reasonably unfair. Now, I do think he was just, I thought he was brilliant, man. I genuinely thought he was brilliant. He was tall, but he also, like, when I say good dribbling, he's not going to be crazy. 72 agility, 7 balance. He's not like a small, turn quickly on the ball type of centre-back, but he can actually dribble. Like, he's got great reactions. He can kind of dribble. He's got some dribbling about him, and I could be wrong, but I do feel like he's got the lean body type. He might have high and average, but I don't know. He seems to have like one of the smaller type of body types for a high and average type of player. Let me actually have a look at what his body type is, but either way, man, I think this card was ridiculously good. He's now down to 1.7 million on PlayStation as well, so he's dropped 200k in the time we have recorded this, and yes, he is in high and average body type, but he honestly, once he does, you know, feel so fast. His passing was ridiculous. He could do a job as a stay back, defensive style CDM, no problem at all. Was an absolutely exceptional centre-back. The thing is, though, 1.7 million coins is an expensive price to pay. As you can see on your screen right now, for the Chem Soul, we have gone for a shadow. I mean, quite self-explanatory. You want that plus 10 pace, although it barely gives him a defensive boost. That plus 10 is very important, especially coming up against Mbappe's. Eventually, you'll start seeing more people with Team of the Year, Messi's, etc., etc. You do want as much pace as you can get, so that plus 10 is crucial. I mean, we're going to go for we're going to go 99 short passing, 98 long passing. We're going to go defending, his physical, and honestly, I mean, that base, his body type, I actually really like. He's got high and average body type, but he actually feels like a lot smaller in game. I don't know why. Maybe, you know, with some high and average body types, depending on the type of player, they're going to feel heavier. Like, I know, for example, I say Benzema as an example. I believe he's got the stocky body type or a unique body type, but he's kind of like a wide body type, right? Ruben Dias, he's got the high and average, but he seems quite slim. Man, other people with a high and average body type. And with body type, obviously, that does keep in, you know, into consideration his height of 6'2". His work rates of medium high as well is absolutely spectacular, and we'll also put that 4-star weak foot under there as a pro. For cons, there is no cons whatsoever, and for links, we have gone for someone in a similar price category, and that is the new Team of the Year, João Cancelo. It's a hyperlink, Portuguese Man City hyperlink, and it is happy days. Ladies and gentlemen, the rating out of 10, as you can see on your screen, we're going to give him a 9.3. Alright, so we're going to put him just below Ginola, and personally, because I think he's an absolutely exceptional card, but 1.7 million coins for any card is a lot, let alone a centre-back. Like, I mean, I'm not sure how much Team of the Year Marquinhos is. I'll probably expect him to be like at least 3 million with the stats and how OP he is. But what I'm trying to say is, you know, you could just buy another centre-back for maybe 900 to a million and save that extra coins, and I'll just do just as well. But then you have to compare him to the other big boys like Prime Maldini. He's a lot cheaper than Prime Maldini, and in my opinion, he's probably going to be better in game. So it's honestly just one of those things that he is expensive, but he's exceptional in game, and I think if you do save up for him, I would wait for him to drop a little bit more. I could even see him going to like 1.4, 1.5 million coins, then I'd pull the trigger on him and pick him up. City fans, obviously I know lots of City fans, Portuguese fans, you guys are going to be wanting to try and pack him, and if you guys do manage to pack him, G fucking G, because what's the card this is, and he'll be your centre back for the rest of the year sorted. So, been your boy Davis, and until next time, peace out.